What's up, man? Extraordinary Life with Elijah. And today, Pam is my extra, and I am the ordinary. Pam, I celebrate you. Oh my goodness, woman, you have done the impossible. You don't know me all that well, and the first time meeting you, you stabbed me. The wounds of a friend can be trusted, and I thank you for the impartation of your strength, your love, and your courage imparted to me to do the impossible. Friends, I went in to get my blood drawn this week. I have my yearly wellness check coming up this following week, and so I had to get my blood drawn in order to do a broadband test and for them to check and fun new things that you get to do once you are over 40 years old. But when my wife told me that I had to go in and get my blood drawn, oh my gosh, I started getting SWAC, which is sweaty crack syndrome. Oh, I hate getting my blood drawn because every time I do, I pass out. It's been my entire life. The first time that I passed out from the side of my blood when I was, I think, about 12 in a public space. I was at the dentist, I spit in the sink, saw this blood, passed out, fell down the stairs. My head fell right between this lady's legs, right in her lap, and then I peed myself. Most grown-ups, if you ask them when the last time was that they peed themselves, they have a hard time thinking about it. Like, 4, 5, 3? I don't know, somewhere back there, but a long time ago. No, I remember the last time I peed my pants in public. It was 35 with Levon on the church floor at Alliance Fellowship. I had cut myself really bad on a big paper cutter. I had to go in and get stitches across my finger. You could see the tendons and the bones, and I came into the kitchen and Levon's like, hey, oh my gosh, let me help you. And I looked at it and promptly went into the fellowship hall and passed out. I stood up and Levon's like, what's that wet spot on the floor? Where'd that come from? Don't worry about it, Levon. Don't worry about it. I'm bleeding. Where'd that wet spot come from? I didn't see that before. Don't worry about it, Levon. How is a leak on the floor in the basement from the roof? I peed myself, Levon. I remember it was so funny because then Levon, his next question, which is a logical one, but maybe not one that was so appreciated by me in the moment, was, well, what did you pee yourself for? I didn't have anything else better to do. I was laying on the floor and I was like, man, I love the burning itch of ammonia on my legs in the morning. It works way better waking you up than coffee does. Oh my gosh. Oh, the adventures of passing out over the years. I've learned that when you pass out, your body decides, I'm getting out all of my liquids and solids because I don't know how long I'm gonna be passed out. I just get it all out. So as a result, whenever I go in to get my blood drawn, I usually hit up the bathroom first, make sure that we're running on E before I go in there and get poked, because it's just a wise idea. This year, I took things to a whole different level. I even packed myself a bag, put in some fig bars, the ones from Costco that have that wheat outside. Oh my gosh, delicious. A little Nalgene bottle of some juice. Like, I took my own snack and juice to recover with. And then I was like, well, I always usually get it on E, but I'm always surprised at what my body's got in it once I pass out. So I think I just fogged my mirror. I'll have to find that out in the edit. So I packed a bag and took it with me, planning on passing out. I went in, jumped in the chair, and Pam comes out. I just tell her right away, Pam, I have to let you know, I pass out when I give blood. Just gonna let you know, to help you not be disturbed, it's probably gonna be best for you to lay me down, so when I pass out, I don't fall out of the chair, have to go to the ER in an ambulance ride across the parking lot, and cost me all sorts of money and you trauma. I'm just letting you know, I'm going to pass out. Pam tells me, oh honey, you're not gonna pass out. I have been in phlebotomy for 20 plus years, and I'm gonna tell you, you're not passing out on my watch. Thank you for letting me know how to serve you, but you're not passing out on my watch. Come with me, we'll put you in a chair, but here's what you're gonna do. Put your feet together, pull out as hard as you possibly can, and squeeze your buttocks like your life depends on it. She was very gentle, but she was insistent. Squeeze as hard as you possibly can, and then release for 4 seconds. And then squeeze as hard as you can, and then relax for 4 seconds, and then squeeze again. She's preparing the tourniquet and getting out the needle, and she's just coaching me all the way through. Breathe in, breathe out. You are not passing out. It's all in your head because you've convinced yourself you're gonna pass out. And today is the next day of the rest of your life. I was not believing it. I was like, all right, I want to believe you. I'm good. I'll do exactly what you say, but I've passed out laying upside down at a 45-degree angle. I have passing out skills. I'm going to pass out. And she said, nope, I am 90% plus positive you are not passing out today. Keep squeezing, keep breathing, keep squeezing, keep breathing. I gave it everything I had. I did not go into that light. I went 100%. My butt was starting to hurt. I was starting to breathe hard. And all of a sudden she just says, we're done. I looked over and she had 2 huge vials of blood. I'm like, look away, keep squeezing and breathing. She's like, keep squeezing and breathing. She had me do it for like another minute longer. And then she said, now how are you feeling? How are you feeling? I was like, I'm feeling good. Got out my snack, ate my wheat fig Newtons, drank my juice, and ladies and gentlemen, I didn't pass out. Went ahead and left the room so I could just sit there by myself and recover. Came back in a little bit later and folded her arms, leaned up against the wall and said, now how are you doing? Tell me, did that really help you? Did that work? It did, Pam, you're amazing. Thanks for believing in me. That's so awesome. Your confidence really helped me get through. And she said, you know, I was less than 50% certain that you were not going to pass out. Yep, I did it again. Interesting. There you go. Now we know. Pam was very concerned that I was going to pass out, but she spoke in a way that declared her confidence, her love of me. She explained her experience, her testimony. It was the first time that she had seen someone pack a bag with a change of clothes and bring their own snack and declare boldly, I am going to pass out. She said that is a very deep-seated mental psychosis, my friend, and you need to let go of that. We taught your brain that you can do it. Now move forward in success from this day forward for the rest of your life. I hope you can hear, friends, the spiritual lesson, the extraordinary spiritual truth that Pam released into my life, that so many of us approach Jesus with this mindset of this sin has owned me for the last 41 years. Every time that I engage it, I fall. I just pass out and lose my mind in you. You are my mind. I have the mind of Christ, but every time that I face this thing, I just fall down and pass out, and I wake up and there's poop all over the place and pee, and people are like, why did you do that? I don't know. I can't help it. It just happens. I have no power. No. And Jesus shows up to have a draw of his blood. That was in the moment. I'm just thinking of that in the moment. I don't know. I might be confused, but whose blood is running in your veins precisely? I think it might be mine and some part of the righteousness of God, and I nailed sin and death to the cross. You can stand. You will stand because I am able to make you stand. I am 100% sure you are not biting on that today. Now, the thing that I then fall down is like, well, Jesus, I've packed a bag. I've learned how to sanitize this. I just bring a bag. I make sure that I keep my bladder and my bowels empty before I can go to confront stuff, because your blood is not powerful enough to save me. Wood shopping this and saying it out loud, I'm like, man, that is the dumbest tripe I've ever heard come out my mouth. But stay with me. Who's with me? Have you ever said that before? I've said it before, if you haven't, but here's this demonstration in the spirit of Pam saying, I got lots of experience in this and I know exactly what to do. And if you give yourself to me, if you obey my commands, if you abide in me and let my word abide in you, and you don't just hear what I'm saying, but you listen, not on my watch. You ain't falling this time. I'm not even gonna lay you upside down, turn you upside down and engage your stupid psychosis that you've got going on in your head. She was intense with me, but I didn't turn my ear away. I didn't turn turned my eyes away from what she was telling me to do, and I engaged it, not half-assed, but whole-assed. I went into that thing with my whole butt involved, man. Both cheeks, man. I'm being offensive. I'm just telling you what I was doing. Out of that it was done. It was over. We blasted through. We broke through the barrier. I felt the prick. I felt her stick me, but it was inconsequential, and I didn't even know that she was done when she was done. We were completely past it and into victory, and I'm eating my snack in the presence of my enemy, that freaking needle on the tray. I didn't pass out. Like, it's my first time. Like, what's going on? This is kind of crazy. I like my little snack. This is amazing. And that's what Jesus has for us every time. When Jesus comes and declares, nope, this is not going to get the better of you. Listen to my voice. If you love me, you will obey my commands. You're going to bear the fruit of my victory on the cross over sin in your life. Fruit, much fruit, abounding fruit, silos of fruit, exporting fruit on ships to other countries that don't have fruit, fight wars, and just throwing fruit everywhere and bathing in fruit. But you have to abide in me by showing me love and doing what I command you. Friends, I am getting off track because I'm celebrating Pam. Jesus. But my encouragement to you is that in whatever area of your life that you have convinced yourself and black out, go into the darkness, and Satan's just going to have his way with me, and I'm going to wake up and there's just going to be excrement and urine all over the place, you're in a lot of trouble. You've believed a lie. And if you started packing a bag with a clean set of clothes for your own righteousness to clean up your mess, and you're packing a snack rather than feeding on the bread of life and the blood of his wine and communing with him, you have a very deep-seated psychosis. I want to join you in the fact that I have that same thing in my life as well, but Jesus is the master of confronting our areas of lies in our deep-seated psychoses of our minds. Encouragement. Listen to the master's voice. My sheep know my voice, and they listen to me. Wherever he leads you, eat what he feeds you. Where you lead me, I will follow. What you feed me, I will swallow. You subscribe to what I am doing, hit the button, hit it, and then get it. Hit the bell as well so you get notified with the new content. And if you love this video, do it for Pam. What in the world? She accomplished the impossible. You didn't just like it, then hit the thumbs down button. I pray blessings on your day. I love you guys lots, and I will see you in the next video. And I only close my eyes because I want to. I'm not passing out. Ever. Again.